What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to increase your forearm vascularity using one simple exercise. And it's not complex at all. All you need is something to pick up and something to put down. And I'm going to show you exactly how you should be aiming to contract your muscles in the upcoming clip. Okay, so it's really simple to do. The basic premise of the exercise is that you pick something up, you hold it incredibly tight for 1 second and you put it down. And upon putting it down, you extend your hands all the way. So you're picking it up and you're holding it tight and you're putting it down and extending your hands all the way. Now I personally do this with a barbell. As you can see on this barbell, I've got fat grips, and what I like to do is as I said, stand up with the fat grips, grip them like this, nice and tight, pick it up, that's 1 rep, put it down, upon putting it down, I then extend my hands out, and then pick it up, again, nice and tight, put it down, and extend my hands out again. I do it with fat grips because I find that fat grips provide the best contraction for me. I also find that the thicker the diameter of the object that you're holding, the harder your grip has to work to hold it, because if you've got a thin barbell, you can lock your hands. If you've got something so fat, your fingers can't even connect, and you're picking that up, you're having to contract your muscles the whole time, essentially, which results in a greater pump. Now, what I do when I'm doing this exercise is I tend to do 1 set of 100 reps, preceded by 3 sets of a heavier weight. So I've already done the 100 reps and I've already done 2 sets of 20 kilograms on each side, and so now I've only got 1 more set to do, and that is pretty much all I do for my forearms, and it always results in massive vascularity. In my forearms, I believe it's because it increases the amount of blood required in the lower half of the forearm, and as such the veins have to expand. The reason being is that when you're doing 100 reps of anything, your body needs to provide oxygen to the muscles in order to ensure that you can carry on performing. If I'm doing 100 reps, greater levels of oxygen are required in my wrist and my lower forearm muscles in order to carry on picking up and putting down the weight. In order to supply these muscles with increased oxygen, I have to have bigger veins capable of transporting is the word. I need to have bigger veins capable of transporting greater quantities of blood, as blood contains oxygen. So the veins expand so that more blood can rush down, and as a consequence of this, you are getting bigger veins, which is resulting in more vascularity. Then I go on to lift heavier weights. The idea here being that you are lifting heavier weights, increasing your heart rate, increasing your body temperature, and this also is resulting in increased demonstration of the veins within your arms. Because the hotter your body gets, the more your veins will rise to the surface. That is why during summer you may be very veiny, and during winter perhaps not so much. Your body is responding to the increase and decrease in temperature. So if you're doing heavy sets, like 60 kilograms with fat grips, it is increasing the temperature of the muscles, which is resulting in greater vascularity. Then I go and drink a protein shake, I ensure that my muscles recover well, and then I can come back in a week's time, do it again, and I can week upon week upon week see greater levels of vascularity. Now, I haven't trained in a month. I didn't train for, in fact, not even a month. I've only been training for a month. I took maybe 4 or 5 months off the gym, and I am still pretty big, and I've managed to retain and gain back a lot of the lost muscle. And I believe the reason being is that I do these type of unique training methods which result in increased levels of vascularity, increased muscle growth. And if you guys found this exercise useful, I'm going to upload the clips in a second and you'll see those next. But if you found it useful, please leave a like and a subscription, as it helps out a whole lot. And yeah, enjoy the demonstrations. That's 100 reps. Doesn't look like a lot, doesn't look too hard, but what I find is doing this type of exercise where you're going right away to failure really works. I mean, I feel it in these little tendons that run down the bones that connect your finger. I also feel it in my wrists as well. It really strengthens up and thickens up your whole wrist and your whole forearm. So yeah, it's a bit of a different exercise to do, but it's one that works indefinitely.